This is my 2015 Kawasaki Vulcan S, and today we are going to be installing Apple CarPlay to this motorcycle. So why am I adding Apple CarPlay to this bike? Well, because there's a couple different reasons. Using Google Maps and using directions through my helmet speakers kind of gets frustrating, and it gets kind of hard not being able to see, because if you don't know, don't do it, okay? Well, you can do whatever you want, but I recommend not doing it. If you put specifically iPhones on the handlebars of motorcycles without vibration dampeners, even with vibration dampeners, it can completely destroy your camera. It can destroy it. It's happened to my brother twice. So I know it's not just a rumor. Maybe some of you it hasn't happened, but my brother, it has broken 2 of his phone cameras putting his phone on his motorcycle handlebars. So I don't want that to happen, but I also want to be able to see my directions, because sometimes when I use Google Maps, I've switched to Apple Maps because I do like the way that she talks to me better. She gives me human instructions. After this stop sign, at this next stoplight, whereas Google says in 200 feet, in half of a mile, in 800 feet. And I'm not gonna, I can't, you know, and I miss my exit a lot of time. Also, if you've ever done motorcycle trips, like specifically for me on the Grom, I will specifically set a route that only the Grom can do, and I can't go any faster, and I don't wanna go near the highways. And Google, midway through the trip, will be like, faster route found. If you want to stay on your current route, touch your phone to cancel. I'm riding a motorcycle, my phone is in my pocket or my backpack. I can't touch to stop her from putting me on a different route. I'm over it. Today, all those problems are gonna get solved by putting this Apple CarPlay device on the bike. So let's get it unboxed and see what it's gonna take to install. Did you guys notice something a little bit different? Cut off all of my hair. I was growing it for like a year and a half, so short hair Dylan makes a return. I feel so light. But enough of that, let's get to the unboxing. Now, this is not the cheapest one you could get, but there's a few reasons why I went with this one in particular, and I will show you and tell you those as we unbox it. The reason I decided to buy it, though, it's the middle of November. Obviously, I'm not gonna be going on any long road trips where I'm gonna need this, but it is currently Black Friday, and this was a really good deal on Black Friday, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Can't beat Black Friday deals, so here we go. Also, if it's gonna be broken out of the box, because, you know, electronics can do that, especially, you know, cheaper electronics, so I wanna make sure that I don't wait till April to install this and it be broken and I missed my return window. Ooh, okay. The screen is the first thing you see. Okay. See, and I did go with a smaller one. There's usually 5-inch or 7-inch. I don't have a huge, big adventure bike. This is like, you know, a smaller, it's not a small bike, but it's smaller compared to what's out there. So I wanted to go with a smaller screen so it didn't take up my entire view, basically. So we did decide to go with the 5-inch. There is our screen. Need to keep this box because it's going to go back in here till winter. Now, right here, this cord specifically is why I bought this exact unit, because a lot of them make you hardwire it, which is okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you come over to my bike, so somebody had already decided to run USB power to the front of the handlebars, which made my life a lot easier. So I'm not gonna hardwire it, especially since I'm gonna be taking it off, you know, for the winter, because we still are in the middle of winter, but this makes it easier. I have tested them. They do both work and they both shut off when the bike is off. Now it's on. When I turn the bike on like that, the power's on. This is a big reason of why I went with this one, because I can literally, all I'm gonna have to do is plug it in, find a good spot to mount it, and then we are gonna go on a ride today. It's a little chilly, but we're gonna go on a ride and make sure obviously everything works. So all we genuinely have to do is boom, find a spot for this extra wire, plug her in somewhere, and that's the install, which is awesome. Hopefully. What else do we get? Hardwire kit. See, now maybe in the summertime, yes, we will hardwire it in, but for right now, we are not. Okay, here's one of the mounts. Okay, feels pretty good. All of the mounting hardware, all that good stuff. The ball. What else we got? A bolt, an extra fuse, and a CarPlay manual. Sick. All right. I'm gonna look at this and we'll start the install. Read the instructions, looks pretty straightforward. It looks like it can be mounted without the extender, which my bike, I think I could do and honestly get away with it. But I think for right now, I'm probably gonna install the bracket just to have more flexibility and fine tuning ability. So I'm gonna get this put together. I'm not gonna show you any of it because it'll just be boring. And then when it's time to start moving it to the bike, that's when we'll bring it back. Here we go. So I kind of want it over here. I don't really want it over here because it would get in the way of my heated grips. So I think we're gonna go over here. I'm trying to find the rubber pads that work with these bars. Ooh, it looks like those might be the ones. I could maybe go a step smaller, but see, that way that little extender bar will put it like up here in my view and I can glance over at it. So I think we're gonna put on the medium rubber pads. I think these are the large ones, and continue to cook, boys. So the other rubber pads they gave me were actually for like smaller diameter handlebars. I mean, like, look. So I actually think we will run these, and that way, maybe since it's thicker rubber and I can, you know, clamp on it harder and it won't be completely shut, maybe that'll help with vibration dampening on the screen. Not that this bike vibrates a lot. Luckily, it doesn't vibrate at all, really. So we're just gonna stick with the original ones. So as you can see, he's got these little grooves here, and they just press in to these guys right here, like that. Boom. Okay, so here's some of the bad parts about buying Chinesium stuff, okay? Attach the metal mount to handlebar with a Phillips screwdriver, okay? Every single bolt they gave me is an Allen key, and they did not give me a washer, and they did not give me a nut. Now, they might have updated this since they did it, because they do have these locking ones, so maybe they just got rid of the washer, and this does fit in this little hole right here. So if you look, it does fit in that hole. So maybe they've updated it, which I'm kind of thinking that they did, and they just didn't update their instructions. But I think the short one would go through here to not stick down super far. So that's what I'm gonna do. If I'm wrong, let me know and I can always change it, but I think that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna go short, boom, locking nut, boom, on the bar. I'm gonna go with that. So now let's just hit this, boom. Let's see, oh yeah, okay, nice, we got her in there. So now we'll go ahead and tighten her down, boys. Oh yeah, that'll clamp actually very nicely. Now that can be tightened way more, which it will be, but for right now, in case we need to move it, we're gonna leave it like that. Now let's go build the rest of it. Now I would assume that this handle and this screw means that they're meant to go together. Could be wrong, but I think, yeah, they seem to go into each other. So I think that's what's gonna go into these guys right there. Now, are these the same? I don't think I need to worry about it. See, bolt goes all the way through. It fits like that, and this handle will fit on there. Perfect. Let's go put it on this ball. Boom, on that one. Okay, now let's fit this ball. Ooh, this ball is rubber, so it's a little bit harder to push down. Boom, there we go. Okay, now obviously we're gonna have to adjust this. The wire is gonna have to go back here. We're just gonna put it like here for now. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, okay. Oh, look at that. Boom. Let me show you what I'm seeing. So from my point of view, I would be seeing that right there. So this is my exact view. This camera's actually doing a pretty good job of seeing what I see. So that right there, I can see my speedometer and everything, my oil light and case, check engine light, ABS light, heated grips. It doesn't get in my way of anything. Oh man, I think that might be the spot. Oh, that is money right there. Well, let's get it powered up and see how it looks. So now it should be just this cord. Like I said, the whole main reason I bought this, because if somebody already did the hard work for me, I'm not gonna redo it. So let's get this power on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave this tangled for now, because I'm gonna take it off after we film this video. I'm gonna leave the mount and everything, but I'm gonna take the screen and everything like that. But what I'm thinking low key is if I can just get enough wire, pull out a little bit and is the bike off? I don't wanna pop a fuse or anything. Like that, it'll fit right there, and I can leave this tied and I can zip tie it, because I don't think this moves very much. Yeah, this doesn't move at all. So if I give it a little bit more slack, maybe like that, I can zip tie it to these wires and it'll be perfect right there, and everything will be hidden. I like that, boys. Okay, here we go. Want to make sure these are lined up. There's just 2 prongs in there. I don't know if there's polarity or not. Oh, there is. They give you a little notch to follow. Perfect. And then there's a little screw doohickey. Boom. And literally that was the install. Are you kidding me? All we got to do is when it's time for riding season, I'm going to button up these wires right there, and look at that. I could even maybe hide them back here so they look even more hidden. All right, let's fire her up. Here we go. The only downside I could maybe see is in rain, might have to figure out something, because maybe I can find like a plug, but there's another USB port in here that is obviously wide open that rain could find itself right into. And this flapping around is gonna drive me nuts. So that's gonna be figured out. But other than that, here we go. Let's get my phone out and get ready to connect to Bluetooth so nobody else does it. Got my phone ready. Here we go. As soon as I turn this key, it should go on. Here we go. 3, 2. Ooh! Oh, look at that. Look at the screen. Look at that. It is so hard to see. I wonder if I can turn up the brightness. Oh no, that was all the way bright. Look at this, boys. Ooh. Let's see. Setup, is there anything to set up? Driving band video. What the hell is driving band video? Steering wheel position left, it's on my right. Touch calibration, we'll worry about that later. Screensaver, ooh. Wallpaper. Can I have a custom one? Oh, there's an SD card slot, so that means I can have a custom one. I'm trying to get you guys to see this. Now the moment of truth. CarPlay, we go to my phone down here. Settings, Bluetooth. Winds on Dairy 50-4. Wait, is it Dylan 65? Wait, Dylan 663. Who's Dylan 663 on my blue? What? Whatever. Wands and Dairy. Let's see. Oh yeah. Name. Oh, pair. Allow. Oh, connect to CarPlay. Connect, baby. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, it went black. There it is! Look at that! Walmart fuel, I don't have that installed. Look at that, you can see the temperature it is out here. 35% chance of snow in 6 days, great. Oh my gosh, there she is. Now playing, obviously there's not gonna be any music because I don't have any speakers, but we'll just play something. Yep, it's coming through my phone, so that means when I have my helmet, maybe it'll still show it. Look at that, fellas. Oh, that is so freaking awesome. I mean, that's pretty much the install. We'll get ready to go on a quick ride, maybe get some directions somewhere and see if you guys are able to see it. That's probably one of the easiest installs I've ever done. So let's go for a ride real quick and see how it does. I'm gonna enter some directions on my phone. We're gonna enter, let's go, where should we go? See directions to Thackerville. What the hell is Thackerville? Let's go, you know what, let's Lions Park. It's close. Lions Park. Boom. Okay, we've got this. Let's open it. Look at there. Let's see. Phone's in my pocket. Not even gonna look at it. Yes, I know where I'm going, but I am gonna follow the GPS, you know. Gosh, I'm just gonna be a spoiled rider. Turn on my heated grips on this chilly day. Got my Apple wireless CarPlay that was that easy to install. Here's that bump that I mentioned in my one video. Look how close we get. Look at. Ooh, can you tell? We are right there, baby. So I also hope that this isn't too distracting in the videos. I mean, I imagine it wouldn't be because, you know, maybe you'll be interested in seeing how far I go, how long I have. 9 minutes, 4.3 miles. So I hope it's not too distracting. To me, it is not distracting at all. I can see my speedometer. Everything seems to work. It's not vibrating at all. And I didn't even realize Google is taking me. Oh, I gotta tighten that bracket. I did forget about that just a little bit. It's not in my way at all. I can, besides my keychain in my way, I can see my speedometer, my RPMs, both my blinkers, my headlights, obviously my mirrors. Oh, my visor's fogging up. I'm not used to riding in kind of this cold weather. Now, even too, what would be kind of cool is even if it did block some of my speedometer, if you use Google Maps does show you the speed that you're going. Apple Maps doesn't. I kind of hope that they add it, but you know, time will tell, right? I could even almost bend this in a little bit. Oh, there's a cop right there. Oh, it's a girl cop. You know he's screwed. Oh, you know he's screwed. Listen, no hate to the cops. I respect the police, but I have never met a nice girl cop in my life. I'm just gonna say it. Every time I've gotten a girl cop, they have been hella mean to me. That dude is screwed. Sorry, bro. If I wanted to, I could even report. Oh, I just got a text message. The text messages come up. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, that is so freaking cool. Dang, everybody and their mother is turning at this light, apparently. Oh, my God. Okay, must be something over there. All right, but what I think I was gonna say and I forgot is this road does get up to 55, so almost highway speeds, and that thing didn't move an inch. Look at that. Now sometimes there is a lot of cops down here, but we'll give her a little bit of speed real quick. 80, 90, so, and she didn't move an inch, you know, like get pushed forward or anything. And as long as this thing stays, you know, reliable and doesn't like tweak out on me, because it is electronics, you know, stuff happens with electronics all the time, you know, then it's, this is sick. I think I paid on the Black Friday deal, it was $100. It was $99.99, I think, exactly. So $100 to give me that, absolutely worth it. Oh my God, is that worth it? And now if you guys have any of these bikes, you can also see how it would work on yours, because I tried to find somebody installing one on this bike and I could not find anything. So there you go. That is what the 5-inch version looks like. I'm kind of glad I went with the 5. I think the 7 would have just been a little bit too big. I want to have as much open space, right? The whole point of a motorcycle for me is to like enjoy all this open space that's around me. I don't want to have a huge like iPad in my face, and some people want that, and hey, that is so cool. And if you think the 7-inch will fit, there you go. I wanted to keep it as minimal as possible, but be able to not have to rely on Google in my freaking head. You know what I mean? Oh, your exit is 201B. Oh, this next exit coming up in 900 meters. Take exit 418C south to, like, dude, what? That just ain't, that's not for me. No, you know what I mean? I'm a visual guy. I've been a visual learner my whole life. If it's not visual, I don't know how to do it. When I'm fixing my car, if there's no video or pictures, oh man, you might as well just count your boy out, right? So being able to physically look, okay, hey, my turn is getting ready to come up in 3 blocks. My turn's coming up. Not Illinois, not Cheyenne, not Arapahoe, but Washington, right? Like that is so, oh my God, that makes me so happy. This is the first ever Apple CarPlay I've ever had on a bike, man, and it's awesome. I can't believe I went this long without it. It is just a godsend. I have it in my, it's kind of funny, my girlfriend's newer car, her 2017 car, doesn't have CarPlay, but my 1992 Mazda Miata does have CarPlay in it. Of course, it's aftermarket. But having CarPlay in that car kind of showed me, that was the first car I
driver had CarPlay in, and that kind of showed me like, wow, I've kind of low-key been like missing out. Like everything is at a glance. It's not super dangerous to like quickly view at my, you know, down. Oh, hey, I got a text. Oh, I can actually read it, right? And I can have it read to me. I couldn't believe that I was missing out on all this time. And now that I have it on the bike, we might just have to see about maybe putting it on the Grom. And obviously, I don't think I would have to mention this because I'm such a small channel. No, this was not sent to me. No, it is not sponsored. I paid $100 on Amazon. I can put the receipt in the video, right? Like, I have proof of purchase. I wish somebody would have sent it to me, but it's no big deal. For $100 for this convenience is a lifesaver. Oh, I'm so bummed it's like gonna snow in a few days. But you know, I can't really complain because we're in November. We're at the end of November, basically December, and we have still not gotten snow here. So it's kind of surprising, and it has been a record. I think we've broken a couple records of no snow. So, you know, I genuinely can't complain. This winter has been very, very, very mellow, and hopefully it continues to be mellow, but you know, I can't complain. Oh my gosh, you know what I was doing? I just realized that oh my gosh, I was supposed to be following the directions, and I forgot I had a screen. Oh my gosh, I literally forgot where I was going, and I forgot I had a screen. I was just rambling so much, I forgot. Okay, well, we're back to following the directions. Oh my god, see? You see what, hey, wasn't I just saying how, like, I forget everything, and I do all this stuff? Look, that reason right there is exactly why that CarPlay unit is such a big deal. Well, let's go back to where our planned destination was. Well, it got us here. Well, that's a nice OBS. I need to work on mine. And here we are, Lions Park. Not as busy as it is in the summertime, which was kind of nice. Whew. These grips are getting too hot. I can't hold on to them. Woo, it's getting hot. Oh, look, arrived, en route. Oh, and the gloves work. Let's go, boys. That is so freaking huge, dude. Oh my God, look at that Viper. Holy crap. There she is.
Hey, real quick, just before I roll the outro. So this is a little quick clip I thought I would show of how long it takes in real time to take the CarPlay off of the bike completely and unplug it for my scenario, so you can kind of get an idea if you're rolling up to a hotel room, or if you're, you know, you don't know if you're in a good neighborhood or not, you want to put it in your backpack. This is real time how long it took me to take it completely off my bike so nobody can steal it. So roll that clip. Okay, real time, no cuts. Here we go. Come over here. Unscrew this connector. Boom. Boom. Take that off. Cover that back up. Come to this screw right here. Ball comes out. Boom. And we retighten this clamp. That is it. Right there. And the whole system is off the bike, and it is back waterproof. That's pretty crazy. That is going to be so nice to have. So, all right, boys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I covered everything. If there's any questions, let me know. I will, of course, answer them. And if you want any other videos on this, long time review, anything like that, let me know in the comments. All right, boys, appreciate you. See you in the next one.
So that is what the CarPlay, the Wanzendary CarPlay head unit looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the really nice short install, everything like that. And if you want to do it, now you're gonna know what it would look like if you put it on your bike. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all of you, and you already know the drill. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.